Old friends are like old memories. They always remind you of your past, and we are reminding ourselves of the past episodes from this week of Good Company for the Best of Good Company with me, Hollie Taylor. It's Hollie Taylor. We made it. The weekend is here. And next week, we'll be reaching that 1 month point away from Christmas, which means we have, 5 weekends left? 5 shopping weekends. Where is this year going? Pressure's on. I got to figure out what to get the kids. That's okay. I'm sure they'll be happy with a hug, right? Nope. Let's take a look at your verse for today. For God says, at just the right time I heard you. On the day of salvation, I helped you. That's from 2 Corinthians 6, 2a from an NLT. I'm Hollie Taylor, and we're not letting this go. This would be a very unique experience. Have you ever dined with fish? And you're thinking, with as in they're hanging out in tanks? No. There was apparently in Thailand a restaurant that flooded. So with the flooded waters, brought in fish. I'm laughing because this would be my nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I don't like swimming in lakes for fear that a fish will nibble on my toes or something like that. And here's images of people at a very popular restaurant eating their food, and fish, they're everywhere in the water. These people are shin deep in water, and the fish are aplenty. So again, I don't know. I don't know if I'm liking this. They're feeding the fish. So 30 years. The Pajit has been a riverside feature, and now they've added a special experience for their guests. You get to eat with a flock of fish. Is that what they're called? A school of fish. There we go. But flock of fish, I think it sounds better. Hollie Taylor. And if you happen to not quite be able to reach our signal on your radio, don't forget we have our app and our website. So you can always stream us there. It's joyradio.ca for the website. And then the app, you just have to download it. Look for My Joy Radio. That's the name of the app. In your app store, click download, and that's it. You just need data and you are good to go. And it's also free. And with the app, actually, you can re-listen to some of your favorite moments from that past week, as many of our ministries do archive their stories and their ministry moments on our station on the app. So download it today. It's Hollie Taylor, and I've discovered something very interesting. It's a new thing that some theaters are trying out, and it's called a blind movie. It's kind of like the boxes that your grandkids are probably asking for, and you're wondering what the kids are getting. They just know it's one of a series of stuffies or toys, but the box has no indication of what it is. I've seen these with Barbies too, and you literally have to buy it, hope for the best. And these ones you would dip in water and then it reveals itself. I don't know. I mean, when I was a kid, I would have loved this. You have to open up each individual package of, the Barbie attire and the Barbie, and then you get to see what you have. And then further excitement is it's in water and it changes color. It's fun. But when it comes to a movie, would you sign up for the same experience? You buy a ticket. You know the time in the theater, but you don't know what movie is playing. So some theaters are doing this. So you know it's going to be, a PG-13 movie or whatever the case is, and you just sit down and hope for the best. Hope it's not a movie that you absolutely loathe. Would you do this kind of experience, the blind movie? Let me know. Text in 905-338-1250. Hollie Taylor here, and a big celebration down in the States in one particular area where they are helping others. It's a beautiful feel-good story for you, and it started 40 years ago when Kids in Distressed Situations was founded by co-founders Karen, Barbara, and Ezra. And they asked nonprofits a very straightforward question. They said, would you rather receive money or new products? The answer, unanimously, was new products. So they took time, effort, and energy to make sure new products were given to various charities. And so again, they are celebrating an impressive 40-year anniversary. They've distributed billions of dollars of new merchandise from retailers to families in need. And they have been there for some of the big disasters in the U.S., including the devastation of Hurricane Katrina and Rita. So it is incredible the work that they are doing in their communities to make sure those who have lost it all can start to rebuild. So a big hats off and high five to the crew that started off with Kids in Distressed Situations, which are now known as Delivering Good. I love that name for a charity. And maybe there's something that is happening in your community, a feel-good story, a charity that you want to give a shout out to. You can always text in your stories or email them to me at holly@joyradio.ca. You're listening to Joy Radio wherever you are. It's Hollie Taylor, and there is a new study out telling us something we already know. It's important to have family meals. But why? So many reasons why. Columbia University, their study suggests that having dinner together as a family 4 or more times every week is actually associated with better school performance for children. So apparently, kids will do better in school when you have that time to connect over supper. We try to have meals together, but it's nearly impossible during the week. So for us, we'll take whatever we can get. We can usually do one meal on Saturday and one meal on Sunday. So hopefully you have a chance to meet up with the family and have a great family meal, because even when the kids are grown and gone, it's still a beautiful thing to be able to reconnect. We've been trying to do family dinners monthly to bring the family together, because now that we're older, we're kind of spread out all over the GTA, and it's hard to get together. Traffic doesn't help. So this is something that we're going to be working on and be more intentional heading into 2026. And so hopefully you get a chance to enjoy meals with family and friends, people you care about, at least more than once a week. And maybe this weekend. If you do get a chance, absolutely let me know. Fire me off a text message and we can chat about it on Monday. But have a great weekend, and we'll see you then on the other side of the weekend on a Monday here on Good Company. Well, that's a wrap. Those are our favorite memories from this past week. Join me for more Good Company live every weekday from 4:30 till 6 p.m. here on Joy Radio. Oh, and don't forget, you can also catch up by subscribing to our Joy Radio podcast. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, text 905-338-1250. Thanks for listening. We'll see you on Monday.